Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's a Mark and Will Show. It's a Mark and Will Show. It's a Mark and Will Show. It's a Mark and Will Show.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
Nothing much, man. It's sounds going off. I mean, not just yours. Like, the tablet is just going off like crazy too. It wouldn't let me watch a game, but now it's bringing it up. But what's going on with you, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm straight, man. I'm good. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Tuesday, heading right to Wednesday, getting ready for playoff game stuff like that. Got the championship hat on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got all that Bulldog stuff. I like that. What's going on, Coach P? Coach P. I'm out to introduce you to Mark. Coach P is who I get all them stats from and stuff like that from Mel. So appreciate you big time. Let's see. And look. When the playoff here, the coaches are out. Baby, what's up, Coach Watson? Them Ferndale Bulldogs. What's up, baby?
Yes.
Yeah. So, hey, man, you doing anything good, man, today or what, man? What you been rocking and rolling?
Hey, man, just rocking and rolling. Besides getting some sleep, rocking and rolling. That's all I can do, brother. How was your work day?
I understand that. Hey, it was all right, man. You know what I'm saying? It's thinking about November because, especially to do what I do, dealing with clients. So meaning that it's a short month, really.
Right.
Because you got Thanksgiving, you got days you might take off and stuff like that. So I'm still trying to get in the move. I ain't gonna the groove. Just trying to do what I gotta do and get my stuff to take care of. And then you know what I'm saying. And then December's worse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know how that goes. But hey, it is what it is. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Real
Yes,
quick,
sir.
let me remind you guys, you know how we pull it up, especially for the Facebook community. You want to support us, send stars, help us make content, all that kind of good stuff like that. Had a great show with Travis yesterday. Big time. Tomorrow got an interview with a Bulldog. Trying to get a Raven on Thursday. Trying to get a Raven. And also we're gonna preview those the games and stuff like that. So trying to get a Raven. I don't know.
Yeah.
His dad's always on her, but he done went incognito and get a Raven. Let's see what we can do.
Right.
Hint. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. and I do want to say, I think we found Antonio. He's been missing for a minute, but I think we found him. He's doing
okay.
well for everybody
Doing well.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well.
He said he's doing
He's
well.
doing well right now. So, it's all good. Like, hey, this is what we got to do. Got my brother back in the saddle. It's all good. Real quick, man, this is where you're going to find us, guys. Come
Yes,
on
sir.
now. At the Mark and Will Show, X The Mark and Will Show, everything. Facebook, TikTok, You Don't Stop, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, got Mark and Will Gaming. Hey, Players Club. I did it yesterday, but now I can really say this. Want to thank each and one of you guys. It's over 10,000 members.
Yes, sir.
And just over a year, just a little bit over a year. So I want to thank you guys for doing that because, hey, we made that group for you guys to be able to go ahead and talk about your student athletes, your youth players, cheerleaders, all that kind of stuff like that. It's really taken off. But like I said, Mark, yesterday, I'm going to need y'all to come on over to the big page where all the interviews, come on, it's not hard. I know you see it. come on over and follow us on the Mark and Will Big page. That's all
Yes,
you got to
sir.
do. I mean, it's not hard. You can do it. It's free. It doesn't cost
Ah,
anything.
absolutely free. Yes,
It doesn't cost anything. So let's
we're
go
not
ahead and
charged.
not at all, not at all, not yet. I'll play. I'm not messing with y'all. We're not charging. We're not charging. But nah, I hope everybody, continue to go ahead and show us love. We really appreciate that. We're trying to get this content out to you guys, you know what I'm saying, with information, but also the dopest show. The dopest show. No one's putting out the show like we are. Come on, stop playing. If you think you are, you kidding.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of harder than what it is. What's up, Shannon? How you doing? Good evening. Good evening.
What up?
Good evening. Let me see. I think I got one more. Okay, they talking among themselves in the chat, which is great. We like that. Um, yeah. So, Mark, let me. Do you want to hit? Okay, I'll tell you what we do. Let's hit wrestling. Did you get to see anything on the backlog of that wrestling?
Ah,
You got some
yeah,
information?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Cool.
yes,
Cool.
yes,
Cool.
yes,
Cool.
yes,
Cool.
yes, yes, yes. For one, it was a great show. Phenomenal show yesterday. Phenomenal show. But as y'all saw that I posted yesterday, you had Cody Rhodes and Jay Uso tag
Hmm.
team against the Universal Tag Team Champs, which is the Judgment Day.
Right.
Beginning of the show, they all got into a brawl to where the manager came out and told everybody on Jay Uso and Cody Rhodes' side they all got to leave the building. Told Judgment Day, all day people had to leave the building to make the main event last night perfect with no interference. When you think Cody Rhodes and Jay Uso was gonna win, here come Drew McIntyre out of the dang gone stadium at the crowd. Kicked Jay Uso, threw him in there. 1, 2, 3, they lose. He was on the side of the Judgment Day. They thought I was going crazy at work last night. I think wrestling is starting to bring the kid out of me again
Love
because I'm
it.
getting upset. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this ain't cool, but it's all good. They entertaining us, but they setting everything up for a Survivor Series next Saturday, which be on Peacock. If you ain't got it, watch it. All my wrestling fans, everything's on Peacock, so make sure you got tuned to that.
But this is great, right?
Yeah,
Because you got to think like my age group, a little bit older than me, and engulfed into your age group.
yeah,
That was wrestling.
yeah. Absolutely,
When it was at its best, WWF.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? All that
Yes,
kind of stuff.
yes,
So
yes,
yeah,
yes.
and newsflash, that generation still loves wrestling. So,
Absolutely.
so it's all
Absolutely.
good. It's all good. And I did want to say real quick, Mark has posted several things. Travis has, so we definitely going to try to get you guys wrestling, boxing, MMA, all that kind of stuff. So
Yes,
definitely
sir.
be on that. And what we're doing now, if you can tell, that we're making that Facebook page basically our own little sports center. So we're putting all kinds of articles and
Mhm.
different stuff like that to keep you guys abreast because not everybody's on X or Twitter and different things
Twitter.
like our
Yeah,
ESPN. So we're trying to go ahead and put big things right there. So go ahead and share, like, follow, all that kind of good stuff. We really appreciate that. Without a doubt, like I said, Mark and Travis is definitely doing the wrestling, taking care of that business and boxing and MMA. So we're gonna continue to do all that for you guys.
absolutely.
With it out. Real quick, also let me back up. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow. Like I said, we got an interview, but we reveal the winners of the offensive and defensive players of the week.
Yes,
So
sir.
continue to vote. Continue to vote. Please vote for these kids. They deserve it. Don't get
Yeah, they
mad
do.
if little Joe ain't on there. Little Joe
Right.
had to go because little Joe coach may not submitted the numbers.
Absolutely.
He might have not have done that. So
Let's
don't get
smoke the
mad.
smoke.
And we're not going to go ahead. We're not going to put two players from the same team on the poll. I've done that before. We've done that before. And, we don't want to divide the schools and the fan base and stuff like that. So, we try
Facts.
to do our
Absolutely.
best. We try to do our best and get who we think on there. And, we're not going to hit home runs always, but we're definitely hitting singles and doubles. So we ain't
Yes,
striking out.
right.
So make sure you guys go ahead and do that. And it's going to get a little tougher. It's going to get a little tougher
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
the less schools is in there. And the thing about the no cap, we're going to definitely, when we preview the show games, we're definitely going to add some more of the county schools and things like that. Try to get you guys what you need, what you want, all that kind of stuff like that. So,
Hmm.
all right. So let's go on and get into it. I'll tell you what, let's go on and do, let's do women's basketball real quick. Let's get an update on that one. We got a game right now, and I think I can go ahead and pretty much update this one. Mark, you can go ahead and do the score if you don't mind and all that stuff.
Let me hit to find this SEC. Bingo. Kentucky. Oh, lost 68-63.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. Travis and I talked about this yesterday, and my concern is that I don't see growth.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to demean anybody. I'm
Right.
just with my own eyes, and I told you guys I was going to do my best to go ahead and really follow them and see what's going on. I know they
Yeah.
lost a lot of players.
Yep.
I think this Kyra's our third year or something like that,
Mhm.
but you can't be losing to a Mark. Check this out. Austin P was 0-2 coming in the game.
Yep. Got their first win.
Nah, man, you can't do that. You can't.
And then what I'm trying to see, when you look at the box scores and stuff like that, she only running 8 players.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? She's running 8 players, so you probably got a couple of players who's drained and tired
Yeah.
playing the
Well,
whole game.
All right, and you can't press. You can't do none of that.
Can't
but
do none of that.
I get it. I get that you don't just take anybody in the portal or
Portal.
or,
Yeah.
or freshmen, give a scholarship or transfers, but sometimes you need more. And I'm not saying they only got 8. I'm sure they probably got more, but come on, man.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
got to do this. I'm not saying this is U of L men's basketball. I'm not saying that. That's on a whole different ball of wax. That's no, sir. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying though that they're gonna have to fix some stuff.
Yep. You're
That's
right.
all I'm gonna say. You got to fix some. What's up, D? How you doing?
Yeah,
You
because
got-
from being
Right.
where they was a couple of years ago to now, it's
Woo!
like like you saying, what's really going on? Can you not get the kids to come and play for you? Like, what's going on?
and your style is that sustainable?
Right.
Matthew
Right.
Mitchell, he was rolling. He had them rocking
Mhm.
and rolling. Patty, real quick, Patty led them in scoring again. 19 points, 14 rebounds. I mean, that's not a
Mhm.
problem. Jenkins, 8 points, fouled out, 5 rebounds. Tyler, 11 points, 3 steals. Miles, 8 points, 7 assists, did a thing. Russell came in. Kasher, she didn't play. I think her ankle. That's the Oregon, I think, transfer who's from Kentucky. So Russell replaced her. I think Russell did. 11 points, 7 rebounds. But like Mark said, you only got 6 points off the bench.
Mhm.
King with 3, Rowe with 1. I think King was a transfer a couple years ago too. And Thomas, you can't be losing to Austin P at the crib.
Right.
As much as we want to bash other schools' sports,
Mhm.
sometimes you got to bash your own too. Cause this right here, yeah, that's not 0-2. Goodness
Not a
gracious.
good look.
No, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. And they have a common team that they lost to. Check this out. And this is Austin P. Austin
Yeah.
P lost to Trevecca. Where the hell is Trevecca? How many of you guys know how to spell Trevecca? Trevecca, Trevecca, beat Austin P 75-59 at Austin P.
At Austin P.
Chattanooga had a good week last week because now the men beat the Louisville and the Chattanooga beat Austin P 57. They lost their first 2 games at home. Trevecca and Chattanooga.
Like you said,
Put that shit in Scrabble.
Who is Shaveka?
Oh my gosh, you can't lose that game.
You're not even gonna get that word in Scrabble.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not. Chattanooga or Trevecca. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's not a good look. That's not good
No, it's
at
not.
all.
Get it together.
All right. Yeah, you absolutely right. We have a monster game. Slide over to the men's real quick. We have a monster game tonight. Kentucky versus Kansas in
Number
Chicago.
1, Kansas.
Yeah, in Chicago. This right here, man. You know what? This is so incomplete Kentucky team
Mhm.
because the big men ain't playing. One has not been cleared from the NCAA.
Right.
and the other two are hurt. So they got 3 7-footers that are hurt. So I mean, they got skill positions all over the place. But to me, even when the big men come, this team goes through what's this guy's name, man? This froze up, but it's the guard. Here we go. Reeves. Austin Reeves. It goes through Reeves.
Yeah.
I think Reeves is gonna be, if Kentucky's gonna succeed, it's gonna be through his hands, man. I mean, he
Mhm.
yes, you got some 7-footers, you got some stuff like that, but Reeves is going to be the key because he got it lights out. He's a scorer. Let's put it away. He's a
Right.
scorer. They got some young bucks on that
Hard.
team that definitely like Dillingham. I think he's nice. My thing on Wagner, I still got to see.
Right.
Sometimes we want to build people just because the legacy and lineages and stuff like that. We want to see what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
I got to see. So tonight, I'm watching.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm watching. I want to see what the deal is. I gotta watch. I want to see what it is, and then I'll be able to really talk because we're gonna dive in Kentucky all year, dive in Louisville all year,
Absolutely.
all that kind of stuff like that, men and women basketball. But yeah, I want to see. I want to see what's going on. I want to see Dillingham. I want to see Wagner. Reeves is already a proven commodity.
Right.
They had to give that man about $2 million to come back because he was getting ready to go back to the team that he came from.
That's ridiculous. I guess tonight we're gonna see how good Kentucky really is going up against the number 1 team in the nation.
I would say this I'm gonna say this. We're gonna see. It's almost like we can't judge them on the final score. I know that sounds
Yeah.
kind of stupid, and they like, what are you talking about? Because they out 3 big men.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Kansas probably have the best big man in the Hunter Dickinson,
Mhm.
who's gonna torch them.
Mhm.
Who's guarding him? Mitchell. Mitchell's nice. He's nice. He's 6'8", 6'9". He's a journeyman. He's done been everywhere, and he's solid, but he can't guard him. So we're gonna see. We definitely gonna see. So we're gonna tune in on that one and rock and roll with that one. Let's continue with basketball, man. Let's get some scores to NBA, man.
NBA, you got games that's actually going on right now. You got tonight you got Grizzlies and the Lakers at 10:30. Right now, the Heat and Hornets. Heat is up 57-48 at halftime. Detroit is down to Atlanta Hawks 64-60 halftime. Indiana Pacers is leading Philly 63-54 halftime. Wow. Nets is up on the Magics 37-36 in the second quarter. 7 minutes left. You got Toronto and the Spurs. Spurs is down by 3, 36-33 second quarter. Then you got a game that actually just started. You got Dallas against the Pelicans. Dallas is up 7-4 first quarter. Then you got more games late on the night. Trailblazers at Jazz, Clippers and Nuggets, Timberwolves and Warriors.
Ooh wee.
Clippers. Jesus.
Yeah, that's a joke. Real quick, because guys, the season just started, but I'm just gonna do like how we do baseball. Eastern Conference Atlantic Division. You got the 76ers is 8-1. You followed by the Boston Celtics 8-2. That's probably the 2 toughest guys right there. You know what I'm saying? Teams. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gonna be something. In the Central, you got the Pacers and the Milwaukee Bucks 6-4. I don't know. Dame time and Giannis got to get it going on.
Yeah.
Southeast, you got the Heat 6-4, Hawks and Magic 5-4. In the Western Conference, you got the Nuggets 8-2,
Jesus.
Minnesota Timberwolves with Ant Edwards 7-2. Yes, sir. I love to see that. The youngster coming up.
Yeah.
Kings 5-4, Golden State 6-5, the Lakers 5-5, and Phoenix Suns 4-6. And I gotta say them all because there's a big name brands, right? Clippers 3-6.
Yeah.
Clippers, I don't think they won a game since old boy came, right?
Nah, they ain't won a game since he got there.
Since Harden came. Wow,
Yeah.
that's ugly. Southwest, you got the Mavs. I heard you 8-2. The Rockets 6-3.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now let me ask you this, because we really haven't talked about the NBA. We really ain't talked about basketball in general that much. But what do you think about that in-tournament thing, man? Is that
To me, it's I don't know, it's kind of weird a little bit because I'm still trying to figure out like where did this come from? And why are we doing it? Like I mean, to get more people to watch at the beginning of the season.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Get more viewers. Like it's kind of weird because a lot of people really don't tune into the NBA till after All Star break anyway.
True. No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is this to get more followers and more viewings in the beginning of the season to see who's going to win this in-game tournament, so called?
You, I like that because okay, when did the tournament end? Like
Right.
when's the end game of this? Right, it's got to be before All Star, hopefully, because then that's a whole different thing we got to focus on. And I'm gonna tell you where they got it from. The WNBA has the Commissioner Cup.
Yep, they sure do. Yep.
And
Yep.
and if you guys ever look at the ESPN or anything like that, and you see Commissioner Cup, that means that game counts towards that. And
Yeah.
that's what they did. They took that from that. But I'm with you, Mark. I'm thinking that what is a way for us to get people to be interested? Have a in-game, in-season tournament.
Right, because then you got to think like you got NBA games going on right now tonight, right? But you got Duke and Michigan State on, and Kentucky come on right after that. Like, who you think they watching? You know what I'm saying? So it's like they got to try to do something. I guess you can't compete
You
with college right now.
you call yourself the greatest collective group of basketball players in the world, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why are you doing silly stuff like that?
It's crazy.
And like,
Stop it.
come on, man. I mean, come on, for real. I mean, like it, because I'm gonna tell you what. If you're an NBA fan of a certain team or whatever, you're gonna watch them. You're gonna pay attention. Right?
Absolutely. Yes.
That's not, and I'm going off what you said. That's not gonna get you to watch them because they're in a little tournament that's in the regular season. Because it still counts towards the regular season game. So it's
exactly.
like, dude, I mean, come on, no, the bubble that was because of COVID and championship. Stop. This is madness. This is definitely madness. And come on, man.
And then what does it really means to win the in-season tournament?
Great
for a player team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
great question. No, that's a great question. I don't mean that. Do we get rings for that too?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
But
That's crazy.
they do get money.
Okay. Well, shoot.
Because
There's a reason.
the richest player, we all know who he is.
Yeah.
Says that they playing for $500,000, and we can all use that money.
Stop it.
We can all use that money. Can we? Throw it my way if that's the case.
Bruh, you are the sponsor of the tournament.
Right.
That's $500,000 coming from your pocket.
Good.
Yeah, come, LeBron. That's not a good look, bro. You're a billionaire.
They got to stop it.
Yeah. That's stupid. Speaking of stop it, Ben Simmons has a nerve impingement in his back.
It's over.
It's been over.
Yeah.
You know it. This he's going to go down as the biggest bust.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And you know why he's going to be the biggest bust? Because not just because he's not playing and ain't done it, because he's going to be the richest, biggest bust out there. He's still getting contracts.
And that's crazy, ain't it? Ain't that absolutely nuts? And the crazy thing about it, I think he still get paid from Philly. And he plays for Brooklyn.
Yeah. I mean, Brooklyn's like, hey, we don't care. We just give him a little bit. Who does that, man? I mean, why is he still like this? Is ridiculous. I don't even want to see him on here no more. Like it's ridiculous.
Right.
But they're like, okay, it's the machine. I forgot that he was still in the league.
Right. I think it's Brooklyn just wishful thinking. Maybe he comes back. Maybe he can come back full healthy, be the same Ben Simmons, but he's not going to be the same Ben Simmons. He ain't been the same Ben Simmons for years now.
Do we know what the real Ben Simmons looked like? Like I mean, don't get me wrong. At that red shirt rookie year,
yeah,
he did a little something. But after that, my neck and my back and my neck. Like, oh Lord, what is
right?
Yeah, I mean, this is yeah, dude. Stop it. I'm not even gonna push nothing. This stop
Getting out
it.
of control.
Yeah, you right about that. Hey, Malone, you deserve it, man. He agrees
Yeah,
to
you
a
do.
contract extension. And the thing about it, they are still young and they still taking care of business.
Yes, they are.
Joker is a monster. Murray, we got to finally see the Murray last year and take care of. Hey, man. And the best thing out of it was the parade when he was lit.
Right.
He was talking cash.
Yes, he was.
He was
Yes,
talking
he was.
cash.
Yes.
I was like,
absolutely.
oh. I said, oh, I see who you rocked and rolled with in college.
Right. Giving him that extension was so great for that team, dude. They young, they still hungry, and ain't nobody selfish.
Right. Right.
Nobody.
Right.
They know what the goal is. Let's keep getting them.
Yeah. That's why I was shocked with even though the dude who went to Indiana, who left them and who came from I think Brown. I
Yeah.
think he came from the Nets. I think he'd been somewhere else too.
Yep.
Bruh, they was gonna pay you. Now you may not get that big bag. I get it, the big bag.
Right, exactly.
I think I was gonna try to run it back at least one more time.
One more time, at least.
Yeah, one more
Got to.
time because everybody doesn't win championships, bro.
Nope.
Sometimes you gotta
Nope.
make sacrifices and be like, okay, because I know I'm gonna be. You would never ever have to worry about finding a gig, a job in Denver again if you was on a championship team.
Exactly.
See, kids don't understand that. When you win a championship at a college level, professional level, even a high school level, people go, "Oh, Mark, you that defensive,
yeah.
you that DB that played for PRP that won a championship." Come on, I got a job for you. I got something. I got something easy. You can answer these phones for $30 an hour.
All that.
Yeah, I mean that's real deal. That's the real talk, man. I'm like, goodness gracious, bro. People don't understand that. That's real because they do that. You
Absolutely.
forever taken care of. All right, let's forever taken care of. Let's go this route. Louisville have football. We get football, guys. Louisville has a biggie, can't you see game on Saturday at noon. They go
Yep.
to Miami. I hated that it's at noon, but hey, it is what it is.
Right.
Thing about it is, all they need is North Carolina to lose once. They
Mhm.
lose once. North Carolina has Clemson, and then they got somebody else good. I mean, Clemson ain't good. Well, they're above average this year. Ain't that something? But anyway, all they got to do is have them lose, and Louisville's going to be in a championship game. I'm not even worried about the college playoff, right? I'm worried
Yeah.
about like this is first time ever a chance to play for the conference championship.
For the count, yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
Brown's making it hard for all these new coaches, all these coaches that are on staff right now whose teams are not that good.
Mm-hmm.
Wink, hint. He's making it hard for him, man. He's making it for him. But to me, down here, I still want them to come down and get this W. I want them to look
Absolutely.
good. I want
Yes.
them to play well. You know, because if you can go ahead and take care of this game, then you got that old rivalry next.
Right.
And you ain't got to worry about him having his boys ready for that one. The other coach who went up to Cincinnati and lost about 30 games in a row besides finally winning, that's a character he didn't carry.
Right.
I knew he was trouble when he had defensive tackles that weighed 240 pounds starting.
Crazy.
Yeah, you ain't beating nobody. You're not beating nobody good. You ain't beating nobody good. So take care of business on this one and rock and roll. Well, did you get to see the game last week? Even though,
Yeah, I got
Woo.
to see the game, and I actually watched that Miami game too. And it's like, of course, we want Louisville to go down there and win. Absolutely. And I don't think it's gonna be easy.
Oh no, sir.
I
No,
don't
sir.
think it's gonna be easy because
No,
after
sir.
watching that Miami game, I was like, oh Lord, wait a minute, buddy. These guys is physical.
Yes, sir.
they physical. Louisville, don't go down there and sleep on them like I did Pittsburgh. you
Oh
know what I'm saying?
Lord.
Go
Yeah,
down
that
there
was-
and get that win, and you know what I'm saying, come out.
I'm
'Cause it's gonna be a good
hoping.
one.
I'm hoping that Florida State's beat them twice. You see what I'm saying? I'm hoping that they are wore out. They got some people banged up and all this stuff. Because that's the scary thing about this next game. This next game, Kentucky 2-point favor over South Carolina, 7:30 on Saturday. What did Alabama do to them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the teams
Right.
don't just beat you once. They beat you twice.
Twice.
You know what I'm saying? Physically and mentally. So my thing is, this game right here is going to be closer. I know Vegas only got 2. It's going to be close like this because Bama went down there and whipped some ass.
Yes, they did. Shoot, yes, they did.
Yeah. And I'm hoping Florida State did it. You know, their physicality. It was a rival game. They hate each other. So, you know, now you got to get up off the mat.
Right.
Kentucky's thing was just physical dominance. I mean, dude, man,
absolutely.
they made
Yeah.
old boy look like he was Heisman.
Jesus. What you say?
And then all of a sudden, it also is this. They already bowl eligible.
Right.
You
Right.
know, so it's like, okay, we probably go to the Music City Bowl again.
Music City.
It'd be a party. It'd be a party again down in Nashville. You know what I'm saying? So how much are they really going to be mentally and physically ready for South Carolina? Because South Carolina, they have this one, then they have Clemson. They need
Right.
2 wins. They're going to be the more desperate teams because they 4-6. They need both wins to get to the bowl.
Yeah.
So we're going to see.
What you
We're going to
said.
see. We're going to see. All right, man. Let's get this, man. Let's. I know you are ready to rock and roll. I know you haven't talked about this on the show in a minute. Let's get to this NFL, man. We had a game yesterday. We had a game yesterday. We had a game. Let me get this upper. If you had the Broncos beating the Bills 24-22, you're a lie. Or
Right.
either you play for them or you got a relative or something that plays for Broncos. This right here, man, first 2 series for the Bills, turnovers.
Turnovers.
Turnover kings, man.
Absolutely.
Turnover kings. What was your thought on this game, man?
This game, the Bills is just not as good as we really thought that they was, to be honest with you. I mean, the Broncos, they came out, they played, they had a strategy, they came out and played it. Them 2 field goals that they would let's say 3.
Right.
If it would have counted. You know what I'm saying? That really could have cost them the game. I mean, if you make those, you might not be in a predicament at the end of the game like that. You already have the lead locked in to go ahead and walk with the game or whatever. But the Bills, they got back in off the little crazy little tip thing with Cook. He gets up there, he do his thing. Allen runs it in. All right, cool. Why is the penalties coming towards the end of the game? That's bonehead decisions. This guy threw the ball up.
Right.
There's no way Judy was probably going to catch that ball. And you just look for the ball.
But
You was taught that in high school.
but you know what though? The scary thing is this, because if Russell was able to get that was TD all
Dude,
day.
And pressure got
All
to him
day.
too fast.
Yeah, too fast.
Yeah.
But he was smart enough because that lets you know how bad Judy beat Terrence Hall.
Oh, yes. Off the yes.
Yeah, he blasted him because
Yes.
and think about it, Judy, wake up, Judy. And I'm saying wake up because you should have went more into Hall. So it wouldn't be
Yeah.
no thing. I mean, that was so underthrown, but dude wouldn't let you come back and get it anyway. Right?
Anyway,
So it's like, hey, yeah, they shouldn't have won the game anyway.
yeah.
Shouldn't have won the game. I mean, all them
Yeah, no,
turnovers.
you're
What they
right.
have 4
Yeah.
or 5 turns, something. I mean,
Yep.
it's ridiculous, man. I mean, Josh Allen, 15 for 26, 177 yards, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Cost me on my fantasy team on one thing. Goodness gracious. Cook, 12 carries, 109 yards, and this is after
Yeah.
being benched because
Yeah.
he fumbled the first time. Got the
Yep.
ball taken away from him.
Yep.
Gabe Davis, 2 catches, 56 yards. Kincaid, 51 yards. Mr. Diggs, 3 catches, 34 yards, and his brother had the best tweet of the night.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, 24 for 29. Only 193, 2 TDs, no interceptions, sacked 4 times. Javonte Williams, 21 carries, 79 yards. Cortland Sutherland had the the prettiest catch for the TD, 53 yards and the TD. Williams also had a TD. My thing is, the scary thing is that Broncos I think people fail to realize Broncos guys ain't been having a good to great defense for the past 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some of them players are still there.
That's why they told us, hey, we don't need no offers for Sertain. No, he's staying here. We good.
Right. We
He ain't
gotta
going
have him.
nowhere.
Right. What you said?
But the crazy thing about that is, I understand, the crazy thing about it, Sertain wasn't even on Diggs the whole night, right?
Right.
So how can you not find a way to get one of your star players on your offense the ball to create something? He got to create something. Bills just don't look good. And like you said, that the best tweet was last night by his little brother.
Yeah.
But the sad thing about it is he's stuck for the rest of the year. Trade
Yep.
deadline's gone.
That's done.
So you just got to chalk it up for the rest of the year.
Yep. Only way, and nobody's cutting you without the millions like that.
Nah,
you
heck
make too
no.
much money, and you are a legit top 5 receiver.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So check this out. The thing about it is, bro, is you hit it on the head. They don't look good. The Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Allen he's a turnover machine.
Yes, he is.
When are we gonna I said it early in the season when I saw some stuff that I didn't like. When are we gonna hold him accountable? We got something coming up, but I'll say it already. You fired the offensive coordinator. He wasn't out there.
Right.
Allen is Brett Favre reincarnated. And you can say, well, Brett wanted to. Well, you know what? Brett also had a hell of a team with him, too. And it took him a while.
Right.
It took him a while. Not saying that Allen is far for all the far lovers, but I'm saying they praise him for slinging that ball over the place. Dude, since 2018, leads the league, 2008, in 5 years, going on 6 years, in turnovers. When we going to stop treating him like Mahomes? He's not Mahomes. He's not Burrows.
Right.
Burrow's better than him. And if you think he's not, something wrong with you. I don't care. He can throw it 80 yards. Jamarcus Russell can throw 80 yards.
Right.
That don't mean you're a great quarterback if you can throw 80 yards.
Don't mean nothing.
At all.
Give your receivers the ball.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, Allen, once he got to start getting it, and then the head coach. Because what are you doing? You fired your dude. You're gonna bring somebody else in. Then what? Y'all not even in the playoff race no more. Y'all in the hunt. Go ahead, brother.
I'm like, can you hire that one who's the head coach for the horrible Giants? Can you bring him back? Maybe he needs to be coddled like Aaron Rodgers did with Hackett. Maybe he needs to reunite because apparently they ain't working at the Giants. He's probably going to have a job. He's probably going to need a job. So maybe he goes back. Go ahead. You can finish.
Right. It's because we got to start putting the head coach accountable too. What is going on? Y'all, for one day, 5-5, and all the hype coming into this year was them being a top 5 team in the NFL.
That's being nice. You being nice. You're right though. You're right. We're gonna say top 3. Some people had them as a favorite to win it.
Right.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, 5-5, and it don't look well because I'm gonna tell you this. Their next 5 games, they got the Jets and the Bills. And people gonna say, well, you know what? It's the Jets. You're right, but it's gonna be closer than what people think.
Mm-hmm.
Because their defense is way better than Denver.
Right. And the crazy thing about it, Bills have the 3rd toughest remaining schedule.
I believe it because after the Jets, they go to the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
They got to go to the Chiefs.
Wow.
Cowboys come in town.
Yep.
Then you got to go to the Chargers.
Yep.
And we ain't going to talk about the Patriots. They suck. But then the last game is at Dolphins.
And every last team you just named is a team that can beat them.
Mm-hmm.
They might not. They're done. They might be done for the season.
It's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. They're not making the playoffs.
You cannot lose that game last night like you did. You can't. You absolutely
You needed that.
You was already 5-4. Like, what's the urgency, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes, like you said, the head coach got to sit down and say, "Hey, you look too loose with that ball, man.
Right.
You need to tighten this up."
Calm down, brother.
Yeah.
You-
I
he's-
rather you take off and running. But he's a gunslinger though, Mark. It's all good.
Yeah, but so crazy when you throwing the ball into triple coverage. What are you thinking about? So you didn't see it? So you don't see these guys over and checking this big guy?
Wow. I mean, it's a mess. And the crazy thing is that your next game, you should win on paper. But like I said, the Jets defense is better.
Yeah, Jets defense is coming.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Selah and it was like, oh, so they ran it. Oh, okay. Because we know their
Right.
offense sucks. It
Yep.
sucks. This may be a 10-9 game.
And Sauce already done said, "Oh, I know how to get the digs. Let's go ahead and lock him up. He's gonna get frustrated on the sideline. Now the whole team's at
He's quit. Yeah, he quit. He'll quit. No, he's absolutely right. And that's who I put on. You will be traveling with him.
the
we already-
whole game.
Said this already. Bills fire offensive coordinator Dorsey after the loss. Somebody had it fall. To me, like Mark said, McDermott, you got to be held accountable. So I bet you they went to him. Didn't, hey, man, you got to do something.
Now,
Yeah, you got to do something now. And don't worry. I mean, you maybe can trade him for Dabo right now.
right?
You might go get him from the Giants because that experiment is not working. You might want to go ahead and get him right now. Dude is not good. He's not good. He's not good. He's not good. I say this, and I hate to say this, but I know people gonna think I'm saying it just because it's Dallas. Somebody said, "Oh man, y'all celebrating beating the third-string quarterback," and my response was, "Who? Daniel Jones, Taylor, or DeVito? Because all three of them are third-string quarterbacks."
Good gosh.
All three of them are. I mean, Daniel Jones is another bust. Tyrod
Jesus.
Taylor, he can't catch a break.
Yeah, he can't.
And DeVito looked like he came from Walgreens. Like, I mean, come on, dude. So any of them quarterbacks suck. They truly suck. So my thing is, Dorsey, I'm sorry, you'll land somewhere, man. Don't even worry about it. All right. Check this out. Browns running back Chubb undergoes second surgery. That's not good when you got it.
That ain't
on the
good
same-
at all.
Yeah. That's
Especially when they was saying that he didn't tear both ligaments in his knee. So
Right.
what's the point of going into the second time?
you know how they go. You know how they're gonna say it. We had to clean it up a little bit.
Oh Jesus!
We had to clean it up just a tad. No, that's not good. That's not good at all. And I'm gonna say this, man. If they had Chubb, wow,
Right.
wow,
The offense be totally different right now.
wow,
Totally different.
and it ain't bad. That's the scary thing. Now you finally
Right.
got Watson back. It's not bad, but yeah, to me it seems like every other year or every year Chubb gets injured, and I don't like that, man. And that dude. Sometimes you just got to back down for up there squatting 1,000 pounds in the off season too.
Yeah. Just take it light, brother.
We know you strong.
Oh, absolutely.
We know
He's
you
running
strong.
people over.
Yeah. Stop. You don't need
He
to do
still
that.
got
Bro.
breakaway speed.
Right. You don't need that. You don't need that. Cowboys Vander Esch won't return from neck injury. First time. This is first of all, if you watch the Mark and Will show, you know I'm not a big fan of Vander Esch. I think his tackles come 5 yards off the field. I don't wish no ill injury to anybody. But they've been needing a linebacker for years.
Oh Lord.
For years. Hopefully Evans from Atlanta, that elevated him so he can go ahead and play. I'm not saying he's going to be in out, but you got to go ahead and get you some linebackers that can really tackle and make plays. Dude came in the league with neck issues.
Right.
I have no idea why you select him with neck issues in the first round or the second round, whatever he went. Those are the type of players that you go ahead and just have them sign as free agents.
Yeah, Absolutely.
or 6th or 7th round, so you don't lose anything. And you re-signed him, or he reconstructed, or whatever. Hey, I wish him nothing but the best. But bro, they ain't gonna miss a beat with him. Another body. I know that he was one of the ones called the plays, but now can you go get a real linebacker next year? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
They need to really sit down and evaluate, think about retiring.
Oh, he does, because they said they don't know if he's coming back. Period. Like
Yeah,
ever.
that's
Neck-
crazy.
Neck injuries. Did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see how he got injured?
Yeah.
Trent, you're a nasty. You nasty, Trent. That's why I don't like the 49ers now.
Right.
Hey, he's been dirty. He's been dirty. The Texans NFL suspend Denzel Perryman. It's supposed to be permanent. Look at that stuff, man. I tell you, spell check for illegal hits. Now 3 games.
3 games.
So
Yep.
my thing is, dude, you are you continue to do this. Like, why are you even like? What's going on, man? Is he trying to be? Is he trying to be like your boy from what's his name, Burkett? No, who was the linebacker from Cincinnati?
This ain't perfect. God,
What's
what
his
is his name?
What is his
I know
name?
exactly who you talking about. That he ended up getting it put on him, and we ain't seen him since.
Since
but-
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hope not. I hope not, because this ain't good. They're trying to take that out the game. They're trying
Yeah.
to clean the game up for a reason. Now you just lost 3 games and 3 paychecks.
Yes.
Because you want to keep hitting people illegally. At the end of the day, it falls on him, because you know what to do and what not to do now. So you deserve the suspicion. You know the rules.
Right. You're absolutely right, man. It's ridiculous, dude. You know it's bad when they say 3 games, even though they're going to probably appeal the Player
absolutely.
Association. He might get 1 game or 2 at the most, but yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Like, stop it, crazy stuff.
Right. Please.
Please. I know it's people are saying please. You're killing us, man. You're killing us. Rodgers, there's no set for my return. Like, you know what? If you come back within 2 months, 3 months, 4 months of Achilles injury, and I know they said they did something different. Dude's a jellyfish, ain't he?
He's something. He bet not, because when I be seeing him in the warm ups, he just out there throwing the ball. He just walking casually and stuff. I'm like, he ain't got no boot on. He's nah. Something ain't right.
Right.
That ain't right. That's on some AP Adrian Peterson type stuff, man. That something ain't right with that.
Right. No, you're right.
How do you come back the same year that you tore it though?
Within 4 months. 3 months.
Nah,
Within 3
that's-
months. Because he did it the first game.
First
game
game,
is in September.
Yeah.
So within 2 months, 2.5 months, this dude talking about, hey, what?
What? Ain't no way.
Ain't there's no way. And I'm gonna say this. Shame on you, Jets. Because you should have already, hey, Dobbs. I'm not saying you should have got Dobbs. But there are quarterbacks out there that with the Jets, even Mr. Turnover King would be better. Mr. Jameis Winston would be better. It's some quarterbacks that you probably could have gave up, they'd have held you ransom. You'd have had to give up a 3 or 4 for one of these backup quarterbacks so they know you need them. But Wilson's not it, man.
I would have looked
Wilson's
at Dobbs.
not it, bro.
I would've looked at Dobbs.
Yeah, Dobbs is smart. I mean, I would have went with Jameis. Don't get me wrong. It's like, but Dobbs, anybody besides him, bro. Like, you go get him. Go get somebody. Something, because this dude is not it.
Nope, man. They knew he ain't been in.
That's why they sit there and hoping, Mark. They are hoping that Rodgers come back, and if he comes back, he must got super glue and rubber bands and cardboards holding that shit together. And he better not take off running.
Nah, you better stay in that pocket. Don't do that. If you see a sack, just fall. Don't try to extend a play or nothing.
Like I told Travis last night, he gonna implode right on sight. Everybody's gonna say, "Damn, what happened to him? Did he disappear?"
Right.
Oh my God, where's he at? He's not even in the building no more. Like, he's just, he imploded.
Like, what happened?
He imploded. Yeah, that's ridiculous. We're gonna get y'all out on this one, the last one. Wow, the Steelers decide they want to switch. Warren replaces Harris. As the Steeler Nation, as a Steeler fan that you are, what's your thoughts on this? What's going on?
I'm not surprised. I mean, Warner he's been doing better than Najee Harris this year. I mean, yeah, everybody could sit here and say, they really ain't been running Najee right, giving him the plays and stuff. Najee done had every opportunity to do his thing this year. Every opportunity. Every time this young man get in that game, he makes something happen.
He balls.
He's always making something. We talking about an undrafted free agent. He's out there trying to prove something that he belong in this league. It's been games where we looked at Najee Harris like, why is he tiptoeing through the hole? It's like he want to get tackled. Like, are you upset at something? That's how you lose your job.
Right.
And you just lost it. Now you the backup. I agree with this. I absolutely, totally agree with this because he's a playmaker in that backfield.
You know, I think people fail to realize how before Mark Ingram and Sean Alexander, Alabama always had running backs. All of them never did pan out. But they done had a string of running backs that has now really taken off. Even after Najee, you know what I'm saying? Gibbs, who started at Georgia Tech, you know, there's stuff like that. You know, always. Sometimes it's a miss.
Yeah.
And maybe it's the system. Maybe it's the system for him. You know, when you see him, everybody thought another Henry and none of this kind of stuff. Even though he's faster than Henry. He's more shiftier than Henry. The worst thing could happen to him, because I think him and Warren came at the same time, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
You got your backup, who's probably your dog,
Yeah.
but is hungry and trying to say, I'm better than you.
Absolutely.
I'm not. Every time I get on this field, I'm going to prove that I'm better than you.
I'm
You my
going to
boy.
prove it.
But
Yeah.
when we on the field, I'm trying to take your job. I'm not sitting back here because I'm not on a big contract. You
Right.
are. You know what I'm saying? They
Exactly.
drafted you higher and all this kind of stuff. So you're secure right now.
Yep.
Even though we know running backs is not. But he's like, dude, I'm gonna show that, dude, I may be smaller than you.
Yep.
But dude, I got better hands than you. I go harder than you. They never gonna question my effort. And the worst thing could happen is that they got him in the same year with Najee, and Najee just thought he was cool.
Yep. Sit back and relax.
And this dude done took it.
Yeah, he's hungry.
And he probably should have had it last year.
Absolutely. He's hungry.
Man, he's
This
hungry.
young
He's
man's hungry, man.
He's hungry. And you got to
I
think.
love it.
GM got to be like, you know what? We might want to give him a look, coach, just for the simple fact, what if he bails on us?
Yep.
Somebody else going to get a good running back
Yep.
while we stuck with this dude right here.
Yep. And then you never know once this offseason hits, you never know what the temperatures is going to be like in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? We already got one. You never
Right.
know with him because Najee Harris like to speak his mind anyway.
Right. So I love the move too. I think this is great. Like I said, I thought it should be last year, but hey, we're gonna see what's gonna do with Harris because I mean I'm pretty sure now if you don't play at all, then you just pack your stuff and get the hell out
Right.
of it.
Right. And then the crazy thing about it, they was using Warren majority of the time on third downs. So now you got him starting. Where does that leave Najee?
Thank you. When the dude's tired, Is that
Right.
what's going on? Come on, bro. And then come on out, dude. I got this. You're not the guy no more. You're not the guy. All right,
Crazy.
real quick, could you show the items that your cousin did? Because we're gonna post on our page. Look at these cups right here. These mugs and cups,
Just
man.
got the
Look at this right here. That's
Pittsburgh one first. Nice. Full.
glass.
Yeah. Then to top it off, this right here, boy. This is it right here.
That's a mug.
On both sides, man. That's tough.
Bend inside. Show them inside real quick. That's deep, so you can get your green
Yep.
tea, your coffee, or whatever you need like that. Hey, we definitely gonna post her information and things like that. She
Yes,
done
sir.
some stuff for us before. This right here is great product.
Absolutely. Yes,
So
sir.
you guys definitely got to go ahead and check it out. It's been real.
Yes, sir.
Got to do what we got to do.
You better believe it.
Peace out.
Gotta be safe.
It's 8 p.m. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.